I guess no surprise really that the younger generations are more inclined to vote Labour. Firstly, Joe, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, and yes, you're absolutely right. This has really only been the case for the last 100 years, so perhaps we shouldn't be too surprised that that is the case this time around. But obviously, it is more complicated than that. And while overwhelmingly people do favour Labour among younger voters, there is of course this second dimension to voting intention, whether you choose to vote or not, and it's among young people that turnout tends to be, historically at least, a lot lower, particularly among the youngest of the young voters. And so we may very well see a replication of that this time around.
In terms of the undecideds, because I've heard various politicians talk about, 25% of the electorate have yet to decide how they're going to vote. Do we have any data to say what that number is?
Yes, historically, around about a third of people make their mind up during the campaign. And it's estimated this time around that figure may be as high as 40%.
Wow.
But, and this is the really crucial bit, there is a huge difference between making your mind up during the campaign and changing your mind during the campaign. Because historically, most people, when they make up their mind, actually follow the kind of behaviour that they were thinking of doing before the campaign began. Whether that's voting or not voting, or voting for this party or voting for that party. It pretty much stays the same. But it doesn't take away from the fact those people are in play more than the people who have made up their mind already, for instance.